If you're interested in the idea of home winemaking, you're in good company. People have been making wine at home as long as there's been the idea of home itself. For tens of thousands of years, people have been making not just drinkable wine, but great wine. Hi, I'm Tim Vandergrift, Technical Services Manager for Wine Expert. Thanks for joining me today on this video on how to make your own wine. Now, winemaking is a natural process. In fact, if you did nothing more than stuff some grapes into a jar, they'd eventually split, the juice would ferment, and it'd become wine. It'd be a little bit rough and ready. But with the application of some technology, but very little muss and fuss, you can make wine that'll have people saying, "You made this?" Now, don't worry that you don't know much about wine or winemaking. Everybody starts somewhere. Now, we're going to take you through the rest of this video and make sure you understand every step of the way. Here's some quick facts about home winemaking. First, making your own wine is completely safe. Because of the nature of grape juice and the fermentation process, wine is always going to be safer to drink than water. Well, unless you have one more glass than you really need. Second, you can make wine as good or better than the wines commercially available in restaurants and liquor stores. The same premium grapes from top quality vineyards that go into commercial wines go into kits. Places like Dry Creek in Sonoma, Stag's Leap in Napa, and the Stellenbosch in South Africa and Marlborough in New Zealand all supply grapes for Wine Expert kits. Finally, it's much simpler and more economical than you might think. In the course of this video, we're going to show how it only takes a couple of hours of time altogether to make 2.5 cases of wine. And the cost of equipment and ingredients will pay for itself in a single batch. What's not to love about a hobby that's fun and inexpensive? Your first step is to visit your local home winemaking retail store. They'll have all the equipment and raw materials you need to take your wine from pitching the yeast right through bottling and labeling. They're also your closest source for answers and advice as you go along. It's a good idea to get to know them. For choosing a kit, pick what you like to drink. Don't worry if you're not yet a big wine aficionado. That doesn't preclude you from knowing your own taste. Do you want a fruity German white, or do you prefer a dry Italian red? Do you order white zin with your chicken salad, or do you want California Cabernet with a ribeye? Make what you like, and you can't go wrong.